and welcome back to our channel. If you're new, welcome. We're so glad to have you here. So in today's video, it's going to be a Mommy Motivational Monday video. So on our channel, I post usually Tuesdays and Fridays, but twice a month. I really tried twice a month. Last month I kind of failed. I only did one because I forgot. But I got mixed up on my calendar. Anyways, twice a month I film a Mommy Motivational Monday week. So I post Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And they're just supposed to be like inspirational, motivational, ready to get you through the week. And just some inspiring stuff of tips and tricks that I have learned over the past year and past few months of how to live a good life, how to live a positive life, how to live an organized life. And I really want to share some tips with you guys because I really think that if you do these tips, it will change your outlook on life. It will change the way you think about life, and it will just change a lot. So if you like these kind of videos, make sure to give it a thumbs up so that way I know to keep making them. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel and that your bell notification is turned on so you know every time I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's get into some tips and tricks on how to live a positive life. So before I get into the tips and the tricks of how to live a positive life, I just wanted to say that to get to these tips and tricks that I'm about to share with you, I had to go through really, really hard times to get to realize that life is worth living to the fullest. And I think sometimes you have to go through really hard times. Really, really hard times. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link my MS diagnosis story down below. I hope you check it out so it kind of gives you a little background story about me. The number one reason why I started this channel, I really wanted to just like document our whole life, really just live our life to the fullest, because you never know when it could be over, you know? So that's my little take on this. And ever since I started doing these steps and these tips and tricks, I have been in a really, really good place. Like mentally, emotionally, I've just been like fulfilled. Like I've just been complete. So let's jump into the video. Okay, tip number one is to switch your mindset. I did have a book that I wanted to share, but I actually shared it in my current lifestyle loves video, or lifestyle favorites video that I did on Friday, and it is called You Are a Badass. I just can't find it. I think Braylon took off with it somewhere. If it was in the office, she probably ran off with it, and I don't know where it is. So anyways, I started reading that book, and it has totally changed the way I think about my life. You are your worst critic, and you need to learn to be your best cheerleader. And if you think positively and not negatively, positive things and positive energy will come back to you and reward you. It's honestly hard. It is way easier to be on the negative side and just self-doubt yourself all the time. It is really, really hard to be positive. Not gonna lie, but you have to really try. And once you really try, I feel like it's just gonna be second nature once you get the hang of it and you believe in yourself a little bit. You will do great things, you will attract great things, and you will have more opportunities open up to you. I promise. I've seen this really work in the past couple of months, and just start out with a different mindset. I think that is so important. If you just switch that mindset around and start thinking of the positives in life and not the negatives, that is where you need to start, is in your mind. You know, your mind can be very, very powerful, very powerful. And once you get it to think a certain way, that will change your whole dynamic of your life. I promise you, if you do this one step, these other things are just gonna come naturally. Okay, tip number 2 is to be grateful for what you already have. You could want the whole world and more. And I'm not saying to give up on that dream and to give up on that thought of having it all, but just to recognize what you have now and still be grateful and thank God every single day for what you do have. But that doesn't mean in any way stop there, because the sky's the limit. This really had to come in play in my life within the last couple of months. I had to be grateful to just walk. I had to be grateful to feel my tongue, to feel my arms, my legs, my whole body again, to see right, to actually go to the bathroom on my own. I am so eternally grateful for those little things that we take for granted every single day, because it can, and it will. Sometimes it will be taken from you within seconds. Okay, I don't have the prettiest toes, the prettiest feet in the world, but you know what? They get me up and they walk me to wherever I need to go. I don't have the prettiest eyes in the world. I would like my eyes to be blue or green or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, they do their job and they see for me. And I could not be more grateful for just the littlest things in life. I feel like going through something so traumatizing so early on in life is a huge wake-up call, because I think around this age, you know, in your 20s, you think you're invincible, but things can be taken away from you faster than you think. And to just appreciate and be grateful for what you can do now and for what you have now. I got this book today from Target, and it is called 52 Lists for Happiness, Weekly Journaling, Inspiration for Positivity, Balance, and Joy. And basically, this is a book where you can write down, get to the page. So on the first page, it says list 1, list what makes you happy right now. So I suggest get a pen and paper and just write down some of the things that you are grateful for and some of the things that you cannot live without, and that you just want to thank God that you have them in your life and that you can do the things that you do. Tip number 3 is to surround yourself with good, positive, beautiful people. And I don't mean beautiful by looks, I mean like they have a beautiful soul, they have a beautiful mind, they have a beautiful spirit, and that is going to really help you get to where you want to go. Those people are going to build you up, not tear you down. They are going to support you. They are going to be your biggest cheerleaders. So people that, you know, want to bring you down, want to tear you down, want nothing good to happen to you, get them out, get them out, get them out. That's all I can really say for that. This will help your mindset also, because you're not thinking, you know, if you surround yourself with those kind of people, and the kind of people that say, you're not gonna win, you're gonna lose, you're gonna fail, you're gonna start thinking that as well. And you don't need that negativity in your mind, in your life. So I just suggest to get them out, so that way you can be like this, just driving forward and not looking to the side, not listening to the side, focusing on you and what makes you happy at the end of the day, because that's what really matters. Tip number 4 is to take time for yourself. Going to take a bubble bath, going just on a walk for 15 minutes. You know, with being moms, I'm pretty sure all you can relate if you are mamas. that taking time for yourself really does matter, and it is totally necessary. You can't run on an empty battery. You can't go with no energy. You have to keep pushing. You have to keep going to be the best mama you can be, the best wife you can be, the best businesswoman you can be. And with that needs to come with self-care, basically. Whether that's just taking 15 minutes to just regroup after a screaming tantrum. If you are able to take that break, I would say definitely go and take that needed break. You deserve it, and you will come back a better person, a better mom, a better wife. And tip number 5, just live your life for you. I know sometimes it can be very challenging with, people in our ears. It's easier to make other people happy with the choices that you make in life. But at the end of the day, it is your life. Live it how you want to live it. Do what feeds your soul and do what makes you happy. This life is your only one. So live it to the fullest. Do what you want to do. That will ultimately make you really happy and make you want to think positive. If you do what you want to do, no one is in control of your life but you. Make the change. I've said this in another vlog in the past. I think it was like a doctor's appointment vlog, but I just basically explained that, like, I felt before I got sick, I was just doing, stuff to get by, stuff to, I was just living day to day. And I wasn't really thinking about the future. So I feel like now, ever since I got sick, the man upstairs was telling me it's now or never. Do what you want, do what makes you happy. And if you touch people along the way when you do that, extra bonus. And I hope our videos really influence you guys on some different circumstances, whether it being just like organizing, decluttering, which is one of my other favorite things to do. Whether it be that, whether it be cooking, whether it be, an inspirational story to share with you all, just anything of that nature. If I touched you guys in any way, if I came into your heart, if I came into your mind, then one of my goals through this has been met. I just want to, inspire others, and I just want to let people know that you are worth the life that you want to live, and the only person who is holding you back is yourself. So please take this video into consideration when you think about your future, what you want to do, what makes you happy, what you want to accomplish, what you want to achieve, and that all starts up here. I promise, once you change your mindset and once you start thinking positive things will come to you, and it will be easier to get where you would like to be in life. So I hope this video gave you some inspiration and some motivation to start living this life that you have for you and no one else. And that's, your happiness matters. That is the number one thing. If you're happy, nothing else matters. So with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and thank you for tuning in to another Mommy Motivational Monday. It was really great to have you. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button before you click out, and make sure your bell notification is turned on so you know every time I upload. And we will talk soon. Bye. Bye.